Hey guys, so this is gonna be my first makeup tutorial video. I'm pretty nervous. I'm really excited. I'm actually going out for my friend's birthday. We're gonna go bar hopping, so I want to look really nice because it's my best friend and I love her, and I'm a mom of a 9-month-old baby, so I don't get out much, so this is very exciting. So for the face, I'm going to start with my go-to primer. I love this stuff. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It is amazing, and it's purple, which is my favorite color, obviously. So I'm just going to take a couple pumps of this. I usually just put my primer on with my hands. That may not be protocol, but I just kind of smooth it into my skin. And this stuff actually gives you a really beautiful glow. I like to make sure that my primer is all in the cracks of my nose, all over my forehead, everywhere that I have that dryness. Okay, so next, I can only find my little sample size right now, but I always will use under eye cream because I have some serious under eye bags, but I use the Lancôme Énergie de Vie. It's an illuminating and anti-fatigue cooling eye gel, and just take a little bit. Under eye creams will last you like forever. You're just gonna kind of pat it in nice and evenly. Get a nice even application under both eyes. So I meant to say this in the beginning of the video, but I am far from a professional when it comes to makeup. I have a lot to learn. I'm really just kind of playing around, having a fun time with it right now. I made my cheeks all red. Okay, back to square one. So I am going to prime my eyelid with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Then we are going to take a swing at the eyeshadow. Looking good. I am a Kat Von D fanatic, so I'm going to be using the new Saint & Sinner eyeshadow palette, which oh my god, I'm in love with it. It is amazing. The pigment in these shadows is incredible, and they have that creamy formula that her single shadows have, and the variety. Look at those colors. I mean, seriously, do you need any other colors? No, this is all you need. So I'm gonna go in with a nice transition shade. It's gonna be pretty light because I have hooded eyes, and so I'm trying to open them up as much as I can. So I'm gonna go actually all the way up to the brow and kind of be like a reverse raccoon here. And I'm actually using Sonia Kashuk brushes. They're great for blending. I really love them, and they're super affordable. So now that I have that pretty much all over my entire face, that one I just used was called Amen, and now I'm gonna go in with Martyr. A new trick I learned is to always tap your brush. And I'm gonna go into my high crease here and really kind of blend it out. You don't want it to be super harsh. At least I don't. That's not the look I'm going for today. So I'm gonna give it kind of a nice blend there. Okay, so now I'm looking extra weird. I'm gonna go in with the shade Revelation, which is like a chocolatey brown with tiny little gold glitter in it. I'm gonna put that in my crease. Tap your brushes, people. Kind of really define the eye because, like I said, I have super hooded eyes and we're trying to open and brighten. And I didn't tap my brush. See? That's what happens when you don't tap your brush. You get a glob of pigment. Okay, so that's actually looking, you know, somewhat like other YouTubers. Not really. Don't quote me on that. It's not that good. We're going gold. We're going gold and bold today. So on the actual lid, I'm gonna take Rapture. Rapture is actually, it's not gritty, but it's very glittery. So I'm actually gonna take my brush and spray it with some setting spray, and then just kind of tap into it. And that's gonna allow you to pick up a lot more color than if you just put a dry brush in there. And I'm just gonna kind of pat that in all over my lid until I have a nice, pretty, glittery pink lid, like a princess. That was weird. Sorry. So, I'm happy with that. And then I'm gonna go into the color Relic. Ah, it's beautiful. We're gonna get crazy, and I'm gonna just dip my pretty little finger into Relic, and we're just gonna pat that onto the center of the lid. And then I will get my little blender guy here. Blend that in so it's not so crazy. So now I'm gonna take my little brush and I'm gonna dip back into that color Revelation, kind of the cocoa brown color. Tap your brush. I'm gonna go in under the bottom lash line. And you wanna bring it almost all the way across, but not all the way, because we're gonna add highlight in that inner corner to really make the eyes pop. So this is actually looking a lot better than I thought it was. For a second there, I was like, I ruined it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The final touch for the shadow is going to be the highlight in the inner corner. I really like to do this because I think it really draws the attention to the eyes. I'm using the shade Absolution, which looks very white and iridescent, almost holographic in the palette. But then when you put it on your eye, it has just this really beautiful gold. Alright, so there is my eye look. It's not super glam, it's not super bold, but I like it a lot. Thank you, Kat Von D. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner because, let's face it, it's amazing. So I have a really hard time with winged liner. I'm gonna do my best, but I might completely ruin it and mess up all the hard work that we just did. So let's see how it goes. So I always like to start from the center of my eye because I feel that sometimes if I go in too close to the corner, it really shortens the eye in my opinion. And so especially with my hooded eye, I'm just gonna go in. And I'm going to keep it really close to the lash line. I don't want the liner to take up all of my lid, because what we just did was just kind of opened up my eye with the lighter colored lid, and if I block out the whole thing in black liner, it's going to undo what we just did. Okay, here's the scary part. The wing. Okay, so this is hands down the best liner I've ever used. I mean, it goes on black and it goes on really, really nicely. Sometimes when you do a shadow with a lot of glitter and metallic in it, it really contaminates the black color and you don't get the really sharp black color that you want. And now the hard part is doing the other side to look as good as this side, because this side's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm mostly happy with that. That's gonna have to do for now. I am gonna be late, so yeah. So now we're gonna do some concealer, obviously, because I talked about my under eye bags, and now we're gonna say bye-bye. So I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape because it is the best. It covers everything, it stays, it doesn't crease. If you set it, it's amazing. And I am in the shade Fair because I am very pale. And then this, I know it's weird, but I will usually do this and set this in with my finger because I cannot for the life of me find my beauty blender. So that looks very bright, very nice. I just realized that I forgot to do mascara and lashes. What am I doing? Okay, time for mascara. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm all about it right now. I love it. Here we go. So you may have noticed that I didn't curl my lashes. I usually don't because my lashes are usually naturally curled up a little bit, and to be completely honest, the lash curler kind of scares the crap out of me. So I've used it a few times. When I was younger, I pinched my eye and I cried, and anyway, So I don't really use my lash curler right now, especially since I'm going to put falsies on anyway. I don't really care that much. Okay, so this look would be fine by itself. My eyes are pretty defined, they're pretty open, but I am going to put on some fake lashes just because I'm excited about it and I'm going out with the girls. Like I said, this does not happen much, so let's do it. So I don't want to go crazy super bold. I'm going to be using the Ardell Natural number 124. They're going to accentuate my eyes for sure. They're like twice as long as my natural lashes. I'm going to be using the little Tarte eyelash applicators because these bad boys make everything better. Okay, so there is the difference. It's not huge, but it's enough that it really opens up my eye and makes it look like I might even maybe have eyelashes. Let's do eye number 2. And there we go. There are the eyes. So I'm just gonna do a little concealer, a little shape tape on some of the blemishes I have on my face. Which unfortunately right now I have a lot. I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna use the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel in color 5 because I have dark hair. Now for lips. I am gonna be wearing the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Coral Crown from their Midnight Mermaid collection because it is just phenomenal. Alright, well, this was my very first beauty tutorial, so I hope that you guys liked it. I had a really fun time. If you have any constructive comments, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, be nice, because like I said, this is my first time and I'm doing my best. But I'm totally open to tips and tricks and things like that. Let me know if you guys liked it or if there's anything else you want to see. Yeah, thanks. Bye, guys.